especially the farmers. At CAJILA, we stand in for number one, training. That brings out the first area of mindset.
Yes.
And we say mindset means unlocking the potential. All of us have the potential, but it is locked somehow. Then number two, on training, we do what we call hands-on skilling. The hands-on skilling, that looks at somebody doing the work using his or her own hands. And when you talk about hands-on skilling, we don't need any paper, any academic document here. What we need is the mind of the person. And when you talk about the mind, you're basically driving towards the farmer, deep down there, for those school dropouts who have failed to attain their highest level of education.
Yes.
And then thirdly, on training, we still do what we call professional training. That is now where we go for those who are do white collar jobs, or those who did their degrees and now they want to attain another paper. Secondly, CAJILA also does what we call research. In every aspect of life, without research, you will always make wrong decisions. There is a saying that we are born to look like our parents, but we die looking like our decisions. Now, those decisions come as a result of poor research activities that we make. We conduct research on health, animal health, crop health, and when you talk about crop health, now you're looking at the farmer himself. We also do academic research, environmental research. Actually, we have carried out one complete research on environment, and we are saying that in the next 2 years, with the drive of having each farmer planting 20 trees, Teso will be covered with a green topography. Then thirdly, we do what we call production. After people have learned their skills of farming, we can now produce some of the items that we engage mainly now include the hands-on skill products like shoes, like liquid soap, like shampoo. We have paint and many other products. Fourthly, now to bring in the aspect of the farmer, we do what we call sustainability. How do we manage sustainability? In Teso, we say sustainability is area utene. And we say sustainability is that part of life that someone needs to have something in his pocket, what we call disposable income. When we say we are managing the farmers in Teso, we are looking at number one, small and medium enterprises. A case in point here in Teso, we've been in position to at least unlock the minds of 85 street children here in Soroti city. And they are no longer on the street stealing, but they are actually making chapatis, they are carrying sacks, they are fetching water to earn a living, and they are renting houses. However cheap, but they are no longer on the street. It's an achievement here. Then next we are looking at a case in point in Kabaramaido, a place called Swagire. There were women who were so desperate. They have not gone to school, they have never reached to Kabaramaido town, they have never reached Soroti, but they want to earn life. They want to have skills. So we started an initiative that can you start by selling 500 shillings, buy nuts, and then keep selling. Add on, they went to 2,000. As we speak, they now sell 5,000. And every week, they buy more than 8 goats in their group. These are all developmental activities that we agitate, especially here in Teso, and we are saying that we want to roll it out even to the entire world. Still on sustainability, we also talk about what we call the Farmers Forum. And now this particularly drives us to the question that you asked. How are you managing to embrace the issues of mindset change, especially for the farmers? Number one, when you talk about a farmer, it is very easy for you to build trust from a farmer. It is also very, very easy for you to lose trust from the farmer. You will attest on this with me. How have we managed to have the farmers cropped in together with the institute, CAJILA Africa Links Institute? Together with my team that I have on a very different, on a wider scope of the structure, human resource, ICT, and all the other departments, we have been able, through our mobilization and sensitization of the farmers on mindset change that you're talking about, to go into what we call commercial farming. And how do we achieve this? Number one, we want to avoid struggling for the issues of price, which is a problem. 2, market. 3, knowledge, skills, and the rest. So we said, can we have one board that unites the institute with the farmers? So we drew up a board that goes into the areas of me being the chair, that the executive director or the chair of the cooperative union. Then 2, looking at the vice chair coming from the farmers. That has the linkage between the institute and the farmers. Thirdly, we're looking at having the secretary coming from the farmers who will compare notes with the secretary of the institute. We're also looking at the finance or the treasurer who will work hand in hand with the finance of the institute. We're also looking at having the mobilizer from the farmer side who will work closely with our public relationship officer at the institute. Then we said, can we also have the CAJILA Africa Links board, where we have the heads of departments and other consultants. Then on the other side of the arm, can we also have what we call the farmers board? That will now constitute the representation from each district, one leader per district that constitutes the farmers board. But how will the board be checked? We are also looking at having what we call the monitoring and evaluation team that will check the CAJILA board, that will check the farmers board, that will check the entire management activities while working as one. So briefly, we are looking at growing together, lobbying, and having the aspect of us developing Teso, developing the entire world by embracing the skills. And when we talk about the skills, everybody can study. Even the elderly can study. You can learn how to keep cows. You can learn how to do a pier. You can learn how to manage the fish ponds and everything. All these are open opportunities to development and farming here in Teso.